This is question 13, test 6, section 2. So it says, if 0 is less than n is less than 1, which of the following gives the correct ordering of the square root of n, and n squared? Okay, so you want to characterize what n could be. So because it's between 0 and 1, it could be any positive proper fraction. And by proper fraction, I just mean that the numerator is less than the denominator. So this is cool. This would be an improper fraction since the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So it actually means 2.5, which wouldn't fit according to our definition of what n can be. Okay, so one of the best ways to go about doing this problem is just to pick a value, a potential value for n. So 1/2 is an option. So that would be 0.5, which we have here. And then you just plug in 1/2 into the square root of n. So the square root of 1/2, which you could just put in your calculator, and that will give you this decimal number. And then also n squared, you could do in your calculator. N squared would give you 1/4. And that is 0.25. So now you just have to see which of these answer choices is true given the values that you have for n, square root of n, and n squared. Okay, so if we put them in order, you would have n squared as the smallest, n as the middle term, and square root of n. So you want to look for them in this order at least, because you know they have to be in this kind of order. It could be forwards or backwards, but they're going to be in this order. Okay. So let's look at least for n squared being the smallest term. Okay, so that's true in E. It's not true in D, not true in C, not true in B, and not true in A. So that therefore we know E is the right answer right away. You could double check the rest of E and you'd see that that is also accurate according to the values we calculated.